Days of Our Lives spoilers, Abigail struggles with guilt. Will she confess the truth to Chad? Things are heating up on Days of Our Lives as Abigail DiMera continues to wrestle with guilt over the deceit she's trapped in. Pretending to be Abigail while manipulating Chad DiMera has become a painful ordeal, especially now that Abigail is starting to fall for Chad herself. Seeing him get his hopes up about reuniting with the love of his life is proving difficult for Abigail to bear. Abigail's guilt and Paris proposal. Abigail doesn't want to devastate Chad, but she knows there's no happy ending on the horizon if the truth comes out. Her guilt only intensifies as she considers how this situation might affect Chad and Abigail's kids. That emotional turmoil will contribute to Abigail's plan to whisk Chad away to Paris. According to Days spoilers, Abigail will propose to Chad in the City of Love, hoping to sweep him off his feet and push for a speedy remarriage. However, deep down, Abigail knows that this fantasy cannot last forever. Clyde's deadly plan and Abigail's panic. While Abigail struggles with her conscience, Clyde Weston continues to pull the strings behind the scenes. His plan to have Mark Green kill Chad pushes things to a dangerous level, sending Abigail into a panic. Even though she's been willing to deceive Chad, she can't stand the idea of Chad being murdered and his children left fatherless. Abigail may initially plead with Mark to spare Chad's life, arguing that their mother would never want things to go this far. However, knowing Clyde's ruthless nature, Abigail will quickly realize that there's no talking her way out of this. Clyde won't back down easily, leaving Abigail with limited options. A confession and possible alliance. The pressure will become too much for Abigail, leading her to consider the one path that could save Chad, telling him the truth. Days of Our Lives spoilers hint that Abigail could make the bold decision to confess the whole scheme to Chad, including her true identity and the fact that her mother is being held hostage by Clyde. Chad will undoubtedly be furious when he learns that Abigail isn't the real deal, but he shares a deep hatred for Clyde. He knows all too well how Clyde operates and the lengths he'll go to get what he wants. Though Chad won't be quick to forgive Abigail for her role in the deception, his anger toward Clyde could spark a reluctant alliance. Abigail might plead with Chad to help free her mother, eliminating Clyde's leverage and ending the nightmare for everyone involved. What's next for Abigail and Chad? Could this confession lead to Chad and Abigail teaming up to bring down Clyde once and for all? While Chad will be heartbroken and angry, his desire for revenge against Clyde might outweigh his fury toward Abigail. This potential twist would set the stage for an explosive battle to stop Clyde's cruel plan. It seems that Abigail's truth will come out sooner or later, but whether Chad will help her remains to be seen. Days of Our Lives spoilers suggest that this storyline is headed for some shocking developments, so stay tuned for more drama.